popping, everybody? It's your boy. This is TSK, and I am La Ohms, and y'all already know the vibes, man. I just figured I'd pop through, do a little quick sesh, talk about the recent things that's been going on, and NBA, and boxing, and life. And, I hit you like that, you know what I mean? I got a couple people here with me, you know what I mean? And we're going to talk about a couple of things. And let me bring my mans in. Corey Lee, what it do?
What's goody good?
What it do? So I got a couple topics that I wanted to talk about. You know what I mean? And I think I want to start with the worst case scenario and then move to something that still might have a little shot to it. So first, I wanted to talk about the Lakers and the Denver game last night, which we was currently talking about a little bit backstage. And you told me that they in trouble. Can you elaborate on that?
What I mentioned to you earlier was the simple fact that God bless the current GOAT supposedly, and I'm gonna give it like that. Supposedly, he going out the same way he came in. You know what I'm saying? In the winner circle, just on the other side of the W and L. So you're gonna catch that big L, LeBron.
What'd you think about his performance?
It ain't. What I think about what?
What'd you think about his performance?
I mean, the king's the king. He gonna perform. He gonna put on the show for. He gonna do what he got to do. It's about what are they gonna do? Because it's not about him. He out there with four other motherfuckers, and they like. I don't know about this one, bro. What you gonna do? They're looking at him like he's.
When I watched the game, it seemed like they relying on their role players a little too much, and him and AD doing. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this. Him and AD, they not. AD ain't showing up for the bro.
Yeah, it seemed like they relying on their role players. Yeah, it seemed like they relying on their role players too much. They want Austin Reeves to drop 20 a night, his second year. You feel me? AD, LeBron underperforming, missing clutch shots, just making bad decisions, shooting brick threes. You know what I mean? Like, and it's LA, so you think they was gonna come with a little more pizzazz and pep in their step last night, and they got demolished in front of their fans.
And what was not expected? I mean, listen, let me tell you something, people. Good people out here. Let me explain something to you. I watched one of the greatest fighters in my life, and he happened to be Mike Tyson. And you know what Mike Tyson said one time? Everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face. Until they get punched in the mouth.
I know. All right.
But what that said, reverting back to the young man of sorts or the old man of sorts, is bro, it's gonna wear off. It's not gonna last forever. You know what I'm saying? We get old, so it gets old. You know what I'm saying? And they need them young players, but he is not stepping up to the plate like I feel like he should. You know what I mean? But
yeah, he should put it on his back. He shouldn't be relying on them younger dudes that like it's like you 38. This your last dance. You gotta go out there and try to score as much as possible. Is what I think he should be doing. But that's
you would think that everybody would think that. But what is he thinking? That's the question. That's the question. What are you thinking?
What is he thinking?
What is he thinking? Because I mean, we ain't in the locker room with them.
No,
and I can imagine. And I can imagine the things that are being said. You know what I mean? And how they're being expressed.
Yeah.
More so than was being said.
It doesn't look good. I don't think they will be swept, but I do think they lose in 5. Because
they better do something.
Because you know the bomb that's gonna explode if they lose that next game in LA, man. It's gonna be a fucking sin time bomb on them. Straight up.
I could care less. I could care less. I like to see that though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a
No,
LeBron hater. I,
nah.
I'm not a LeBron hater. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of boy in my lifetime. I've seen some cats come through and do some things. You know what I'm saying? You know, the first person I'm gonna think of that come to my mind, the first two people that come to my mind when it comes to basketball, and they were my basketball inspirations in the early parts of my life was one,
Yeah.
Dr. J,
Yeah.
two, Kareem.
Yeah.
Then you have Magic, Bird. Well, they won together. 1A, 1B, don't matter. They won tandem. Then came Mike,
Yeah.
Kobe, and now here go to LeBron and
Kobe and AI. Kobe and AI.
AI, yeah, to some degree. You know what I'm saying?
Because AI had a good 5-6 year run for sure.
We could say the same. We could say the same for another cat who is so underrated and so sorely disrespected.
Talk about it.
Dominique Wilkins.
Yeah, see?
Dominique Wilkins. I am not a Hawk fan, but I happen to live in Atlanta, and this man, for what he could do by himself from
Yeah.
like 82 to like 94, 90, 96 is phenomenal. Score, carry a whole team by himself to the playoffs, to the Eastern Conference Finals,
Mm.
and went toe to toe with Larry Bird. I'm talking about like some double overtime. Who gonna score the most, and who gonna walk away with this victory?
Put it
You know
on
what
the
I'm saying?
line.
He's one of the most slept on.
Gave
Put on
everything
the
up.
line. Dominique Wilkins is one of the most slept on cats to ever play this game. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that it was all about Mike from the late 80s all through the 90s, you know, it's crazy. Yo,
Well, they
he
had to
is
mark.
one of the
They had to market somebody, and they didn't want to make multiple faces, which the NBA should have probably made multiple faces because it was multiple dudes as good as Mike. But Mike was the god, man. Mike was the god.
I mean, yeah, he was a centerfold. You know what I'm
Fact,
saying?
fact.
Pause, but you know,
No. For 10
pause,
years,
but
for 10 years straight.
at least 10 years. I'm not even 10 years, man. That's saying it lightly. He had the league on lock for at least 15, and 2 out of the 15, he was gone on hiatus. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Think about it. That man had to fight through Boston, fight through Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Knocked off a couple of the 50 greatest players. You know what I'm saying? In between, went tried to play Major League Baseball, came back and knocked off the other half of the 50 greatest players. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Facts.
And then, then, then walked off. You know what I'm saying? See what you young folks, these young folks don't get and they don't respect is the fact that, you know what I'm saying, competition because they never saw it. So they can't speak of it. And all they heard was Mike. And so they think, Kobe did it better than him. You know what I'm saying? Kobe had more people to fight. LeBron did it better than him. He had more people to fight. That's because it's relative to your time. You know what I'm saying? And when you don't understand, when you ain't seen things like I've seen it, I've been fortunate to see. You know what I'm saying? You can respect certain things. Now, is LeBron the greatest of all time? That's the debate for me.
It's not
For me,
debatable. It's not debatable. He's not.
I, I'm just no, yeah, between me and you, probably not. But the next 1,000 people that might be looking at this podcast might be thinking, yo, these cats is crazy. How dare they do that? But the fact that it is, you know what I'm saying, we're all subject to
Yeah,
opinion.
he's the number one scorer in the NBA. It also took him 19 years to do that. What? No, this year 20. So it took him 20 years for that, right? And
With the 3-pointer.
and with the 3-pointer that he doesn't shoot that well. Let's look at his percentages,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then Kareem did it just with a jump hook.
Yes, and foul
With a,
shots.
with a jump hook, dog. No
Foul
crossing.
shots, bro.
A jump, no, literally just the jump hook and fouls.
Mm-hmm.
And layups in the months, but his number one shot, was the jump hook.
Facts.
So
I can't argue with that, nephew.
like, I'm not gonna lie, LeBron probably way more athletic, but Kareem in his prime was a monster for real. Defensively,
He was ridiculous.
just
He
like
was,
you know what I mean.
he was
Kareem is one of my favorite players all time for sure. But
yes, the greatest player to ever come out of New York City. Ever.
Yeah, Lou Alcindor for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think though, LeBron you can't have 6 losses in the finals and then we just turn it around. But he made it 10 times. Yeah, but he lost 6 times.
6 out of that's not that.
We can't just skip over that part.
If this was baseball,
time. Nah, but he lost 6 times. So
if this was baseball, he have a hell of a batting average. You know what I'm saying? If this was baseball, he have a hell of a batting average. But this is basketball, and anything under 500, But that does not take away from the fact that
it doesn't
take away from the fact that.
Right. It came to the point to where they start flipping. Like, go ahead.
No, I just want to make one point. Not to take away from the fact that this young man is a phenomenal athlete, and not only that, to be real with you, a better person. I'm gonna give LeBron that, because as far as we know, we ain't seen no skeletons in his closet. So until he retires and some of them NDA wears out, then we'll know.
That's hilarious. Of course, LeBron got skeletons in his closet, man. It's just he got a good publicist. Know what I mean?
Yo, like let me tell you something. He's done everything right as far as keeping himself clean. I cannot. Boy, you're gonna have to dig deep. Now, if he got 5 or 6 other kids outside, boy, he a bad bitch.
Man. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think he got like multiple families or nothing like that. But you remember
I'm just playing.
You remember in the early 2000s, his mom was running around, but that was until remember she was dating players and shit.
Yeah, man, that was crazy.
That's not on
and
him,
the fact that
but it reflects on him because that's his mama.
Yo, but what's crazy though is the fact that she thought it was cool.
Yeah, she didn't care at that point.
Shoot, come on, you probably dropped
it wasn't the fact that she was dating players, my nigga. She was dating his teammates, fam.
That was the craziest part. Like, wow, how did you think that was cool?
That's why a lot of people thought like LeBron got Delonte West blackballed out the league.
Nah, Delonte West was, unfortunately, he had emotional issues outside of basketball. And my heart
I agree with you though.
And my heart go out to him and his family. Because I honestly feel like, and in real talk, and I'm speaking to the, I know this is a multicultural show, but I'm speaking to people of color. There's nothing wrong with going to get some help. If you got some emotional issues, things that you can't let go, things that hinder you from moving forward in your life, you need to go get that straightened out ASAP.
I second that notion. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Because
we live in a world full of people, man. So we need to rely on each other to get each other out of these situations. But pick and choose. That's your right.
Yeah, you can't. Can't, bro.
No, but in our community, man, we don't like talking about stuff like that, and we don't like getting into that because but we should, because truthfully, I wouldn't say like some people mental is on different levels than others, and some people need actual help and people to help them guide them through situations. So I definitely advocate, if you need the help, go get the help. You know what I mean?
especially if you're a veteran, because of the trauma that we go through as being soldiers. Because I tell it this: when I joined the army, I was one way, but when I came back home, my thinking was so totally different, and the way I reacted to stuff, what I'm saying, it affected me in the long term. It affected me and my family. You know what I'm saying? I could be honest and open about that.
Yeah.
And I, what I'm saying, I'm not totally there yet, but I did sit down and I spoke to some people at one point in my life, and not to say I'm gonna continue to keep on doing that, because what I'm saying, because just even to get a chance to vent does a lot for a person. You know what I'm saying? It's not you don't have to always go get sit down and tell them your whole life story, but as long as you can get some things off your chest sometimes. So sometimes, people don't receive information the same way you do. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so they can't react to you in a certain type of way that you may feel like is necessary.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to those people, what I'm saying, who go get their minds checked in on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Ain't nothing
Yo,
wrong with
man.
that.
Get your mind right, man. That's the thing, man. No matter how you want to get your mind right, whether that's getting professional help or doing what you do, just get your mind right, man.
Mhm.
100%. But
Always.
what do you think about AD in this playoffs, man? Like not being able to guard Jokic at all, not being able to do. We got to talk about these things, man. I know we Knicks fans, and we want to stick on our side of the United States or the globe and shit, but these things are happening, and we not relevant in the case of we have a chance anymore. So we got to talk about these things, man. How do you feel about his
I'm
performance
gonna
and
say this.
what he's been doing?
Listen, to have been celebrated in what's this in the top 75 or something like that. I think he
Him, yeah.
was.
I don't think he's a top 75 player.
Uh, we could debate that all day, and I'm not gonna go back and forth with you.
You think he
For
is?
being as talented, as being blessed with all the talent that he has, he has not shown me anything. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you like this. Shout out to Julius Randle, because this man went and got a black eye, played through the whole entire game. The same thing happened to AD. And what this mofo do? This this motherfucker went and got in a wheelchair and got pushed back to the locker room. I was through. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, not everybody's built the same way, but come on, man, you got to learn how to fight through something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they would
How
say
how, how
they would tell you that
me?
he dropped 40 in game one against the Denver Nuggets, even though they lost. That's what they rebuttal would be if they had any.
Okay,
I'm just playing somebody got to play devil's advocate. If we're gonna have the conversation,
I'm
I
knowing
can't.
you heard what my answer was to that, right? Okay,
Real talk. Somebody got to do it.
okay.
I'm just telling you what they would
Hey,
say, because if that was my player, right? That would be my rebuttal if that was somebody that I like that. You know what I mean? I like him as a player, but
I mean, of
on the
course.
Lakers, he's undersell. He's giving them way less than he should have for years now.
But for the money, the years, the space, the time he's taking up. And
Correct.
shout out to one more person, the White Howard. I love how he's trolling the hell out of him. Because the league minimum, he could at least went out there. If they would have gave him the league minimum, he could at least out there and bump bodies with him and gave up 6 fouls. You know, so that goes to show you, man. Rapalinka, you ain't the smartest person in the room all the time.
Nope. Nope. That's why sometimes you gotta. That's why I tell them I listen way more than people think I speak. You feel me? I only speak when I have something to say. I listen
Hmm.
way more than that, because that's how you learn, man. You learn from people that know more than you. and then you do the research if you don't believe them, and then you can figure
Hold on a
out if
second.
it's truth or not.
I got a cliche for you.
What?
I'd rather be thought of a fool than open up my mouth and remove all doubt.
Yeah, I have my. I can't help myself sometimes. You know, I'm a hype beast, so I get hyper and I accentuate and express myself a little heavy. So I know I could come off like an a-hole, which it is what it is. But you know, I show what I need to show when I need to show it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Real
facts. 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 Facts.
Real talk.
Exactly.
But, all right.
You can't show, but you can't show your hand. You can't show your hand to everybody.
Yeah. Nah. And not everybody deserves to be treated the same. You know, everybody should be treated accordingly, according to me.
No doubt.
Word. But
did you? Go ahead.
No, I was about to ask you another question because so
go ahead.
The Heat beating Boston twice in Boston at the TD Garden. That's worse than what they did to us. I'm like it's Boston. You already know how they feel about Boston. Like I know we got a richer history, but their history is almost as rich as ours. So because of the championships that they have and stuff like
richer. Because they got what?
They got the chips.
They got 13 of them.
Yeah, like 13 chips. So yeah, it's richer because of the simple fact we just got the players that came from New York for real and the team. They don't got the players from Boston, but they got the team that held it down. But and that's what I meant by ours is rich, but but as you said, there's richer. So how do you think their fans are feeling right now going into this game 3 in Miami tonight?
Them fans is losing their fucking mind.
How would you feel?
Me? Oh my God!
Like, just put yourself in their shoes. You know what I mean?
Empathize. No, this is empathize. I have zero empathy because I hate Boston. I'm trying to.
You got to in another person's shoes real quick.
No. You know who I got empathy for? Even though he was wrong.
Yeah.
This goes back. This is payback from Udoka. M.A. Udoka.
Ime?
This is my oh yeah. This is God's work. You know what I'm saying? They went out there. They got messy, and I put it on the GM. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And anybody else who knew what was going on, they could have kept that in the house.
Yeah, they didn't have to expose him and not expose everybody. They just put all the responsibility on him. And I know he's the head coach or whatever, and he shouldn't be handling himself in that kind of manner. But we are humans and we're not robots.
Shit happens.
Yes, so we're humans. We're not robots. You get somebody, they basically throwing it at you. You just happen to say something and figure out it's real, and then on and popping from there.
Mm-hmm.
You know how it works, bro. Like you be like, yo, this is how I start, bro. I think she was getting at me, but that's bro. So I'm gonna just let that go. But then one time, y'all just happen to be walking by yourselves, and she get at you again, and then you be like, let me test this theory out real quick. And you test it out, and then she's serious.
Exactly.
Emo got caught up testing out a theory, man.
Hey,
and
man.
I don't like how they did him either. Man.
Listen. Let me tell you something. Sometimes that little head to get you in more trouble than the big one, the one on your shoulders.
Always.
So
Always.
That's a cautionary tale for you cats out here. You know what I'm saying?
No matter your position, man, keep that shit in your pants.
You don't shit. Let me tell you something. You don't get your money. You don't get your honey where you get your money, and you don't shit where you sleep.
Nope. All right,
so with that said,
That being said,
With that said, yeah, man. Hey, man, what's the GM name? He used to be the head coach. That dude name?
Are you talking about Brad Stevens?
Yes, and that's who I blame for that. Brad Stevens, because he had control over that whole situation. He had control over that whole situation, and it was him.
Apparently not.
You thought he did. At the moment, he did, but we can't stand for that. We can't stand for that.
First of all, I understand why it's a bylaw, and I understand. Look, first of all, like they won't even give you the context of the situation. What if that girl and her husband are separated, right? What you don't know. Hold on, let me finish. You don't.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Motherfuckers don't know what Ime and what's her name's relationship is either, right? Some people stay together to save face. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's better to save face than seem like a failure. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But they still be doing it. But they still be doing them, and you never really know about it. You feel what I'm saying? Unless they messy. So you gotta really, unless they give true context, and they want to use this fake bylaw that they always create for us, that nobody else gets held accountable by these bylaws that just pop up when they pop up.
The fine print in the contract that nobody reads.
Nah, bro, nah. The fine print in the contract they don't exercise unless it's us.
Of course. And on that one, I'm not gonna be totally deep into what my next thing is, but Ninja, please. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Ninja, please. Yeah, because ain't no way. Because you know what I'm saying. First of all, you know how many places that's been done, and how we just brought up the whole LeBron situation with his moms.
Yeah.
Not to say that it was similar, but it was same.
Yeah, to be honest, that's conduct unbecoming. So the nigga mom should be
contact becoming.
Conduct unbecoming. Yeah, so she shouldn't have been dating the players. Like Ime shouldn't have been fucking one of his co-workers' wives. He shouldn't be doing that. He shouldn't be doing that. Like, if you met her at a bar or something outside, but like there's way too many to be fucking your co-worker wife, no matter how hard she pressing you. To be honest, you're supposed to report her ass in that type of situation.
Let me tell you something, but it wasn't even she was his co-worker. See,
so you
that
think,
was the.
So you think you think he?
So hold on a second.
You think he was pressing her? I want to ask you a question.
Nah. I don't know. I don't know who was pressing who, but I'm telling you like this: they pressed. Like yeah. They pressed each other at one point, or two, or three. Who knows?
Because motherfuckers always change it around when the truth actually come out. And make it seem like he was pressing because he's a man. And they always, want to shit on us because we can handle it. But I think it was mutual. You know what I mean?
Oh, I think, of course, it was mutual, and that's what they were saying. And see, let me explain something to you. See, what folks gloss over and don't look at, that was her. I think it was the president or the owner's daughter's best friend. That's who it was, and the fact that she happened to be married and this man was engaged. You know what I'm saying? And then that's what made it bad. And I guess dude found out and he felt some type of way and he felt like he had to handle it a certain type of way. But Brad Stevens,
you can't work here no more, bro.
But Brad Stevens, he should have handled it a whole different way because now this is at the detriment of his whole entire team.
Yeah, it was.
Look at they were just in the finals.
They played defense
just in the
way better than they play defense now. That defense intensity was way tougher last year, and you could just see it.
Exactly.
It's not there. And
it's not there because
what's the impact of coaching? Just look how they play defense. Just look at how they close games. Just
exactly. Draw up plays.
Yeah. Just look like son. Mazzulla ain't he ain't no big fucking towering, you know what I mean, intimidator. Not to say they were scared of Ime, but their message ain't getting off the same. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Not
You
over
know what I'm
yet,
saying? Like
but
yeah, because
they,
that's like just imagine me giving I have a dream speech versus Martin Luther King. It ain't gonna be received the same way that you heard it from him. You know what I'm saying?
because
So
before he had that speech, it was a build up before that speech came, right?
mhm.
There was a building block. He laid the foundation. Then he
Nation.
you know what I mean. They had the when they was going out there getting hosed and fucking getting beat up
Mhm.
by police and getting arrested. Then you had the church fire bombing. Then there was a build up to where when he had the I Dream of this, you know what I mean? If there was events and shit that was taking place currently that everybody knew about. So
Mhm.
when everybody linked up and he had that speech, the impact hit different because everybody was
Mhm.
in a certain place mentally, spiritually, and physically. You know what I mean?
Exactly, my brother.
But
Exactly. So, so you know what I'm saying. To my point, you know what I'm saying. Mm, 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 mm. Got to be more careful on decision making. You know what I'm saying? Do I say they deserve to be spanked on, get a slap on the wrist? No. Should he be suspended for some games? Maybe. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
For undisclosed reason. You know what I'm saying? He got to sit down for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But use him to make an example, you just destroyed your franchise the whole season. And now looking like, you know what I'm saying, certain parties just might be like, you know what, it's time for me to step off.
Jeb,
You know what I'm saying?
they doing that to Ja too. You feel what I'm saying? And
Ja did it to himself.
listen. First of all, this is this new thing and we're gonna say it's a bylaw. His influence, that's bullshit, right? Because it's the same shit they was doing to Kyrie when Kyrie tweeted something that's getting sold by major companies. So you're not outraged that this major company that has a bigger influence than Kyrie is selling this thing, but you mad at the player? Come on, bro. It's like they only press these bylaws, right? When it's us. They don't like I think somebody tweeted a Chris Kaman picture of him holding like 40 up with the fucking like the RoboCop shit, everything. You know what I mean? So now all of a sudden it's come on, because of gun violence. Then they preface like you are the reason that gun violence exists. Like this shit didn't exist before you were even born. You feel what I'm saying?
Well,
These are the
of course,
games they like to play with you, bro. And it's like I get you got an image and you got an influence and you could do things, but you got to differentiate the two. Should he be waving guns on Instagram? No, he shouldn't be waving guns on Instagram. Let me be clear, right? But to pretend that he can't own guns and like he's a criminal, that's bullshit.
I totally agree with you. Listen, there's like you just said, there's two different sets of rules. They got rules for us and they got rules for themselves. So, when we break the same rules that they break, it's different stuff happens. You understand what
And
I'm
that's
saying?
they hate
I.e.,
it when I
and
do
I
it.
hate to bring this up. But that whole Trayvon Martin thing. If that would have been a person of the opposite skin color, and I stopped him because I'm doing neighborhood watch, and then we got
No,
into a tussle,
not just
and
stopped him.
I don't say I don't say
Follow.
stalked him. I get it. No, yeah, stalked him. You understand what I'm saying? Stalked him, and not only just stalked him, but end up getting to a tussle with him, and then you getting your ass whooped by a little boy, and now you got to turn around and shoot him and kill him, and then get off scot free.
Yeah, man.
Man, please,
It's called
man,
it's called
please. If that was
it's
me,
called it's called protect yourself at all times, man.
it's called privilege.
Of course, it's privilege. Of course,
Privilege,
we know that, but it's still called
privilege.
protect. It's still
but
gonna protect
but
yourself at all times, man. Protect
yeah, but
yourself at
see,
all.
and I'm gonna show you another scenario. I'm gonna give you another example. And this happened the last time the first time we was in the finals in my lifetime that I could see it as a young man. OJ. OJ got caught up in this thing. They stopped the NBA finals to watch this man go down the road
You right
at
about that.
5 miles an hour. At five
You
miles
right
an
about
hour
that. You right about that. What
for
year
him
was
to
that?
because he
I think what was that like
having an
94?
emotional breakdown. That was 94. Having an emotional
I remember that.
breakdown.
I remember that because me and my sister. You know why I remember that? Because me and my sister was in our living room when I lived in Bed-Stuy, right? And
Hmm.
I think I was like 6 or 7. I think I was like
Hmm.
6, and yeah, I think I was like 6 or 6 or 7. But they stopped it, and then we were playing with dominoes, and they was talking about OJ, so we started writing his name in the dominoes. So I never forgot that he was going down in the Bronco.
Yeah, but you
And
know
I
what the
was
most
like
retarded
7.
thing? Yo, let me tell you something. You know what the most retarded thing that man said, OJ?
Yeah.
I'm not black. I'm an OJ. What?
I'm
Dude,
not
you've
black.
been black all your life, Orathon James or Ortho, well, however you pronounce his first name. When
Orenthal
you go
James.
out here, you cannot forget
My man
Orathon
Orenthal
James.
James. Orenthal James, man. You know I know.
Yes, yeah, you cannot forget who you are and where you come from. Unfortunately, because the rules are not the same.
Look,
There's their
I'm
rules.
not. You know what? I'm gonna get that as a thing on my shit. I'm not black. I'm OJ.
Shout out to Jay-Z for that one.
I'm not black. I'm yeah. You gotta love people that think they above everything that's been before them. You gotta kind of like that though. That's
Yeah, well,
confidence.
no, that's money.
Delusional confidence, but it's confidence.
Yeah, but that's money for you though. That's what money do to you, man. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ja got a check. He got that bag, and he forgot who he was. He forgot where he came from. You know what I'm saying? And not to say he's not allowed to protect himself, because I protect yourself by any and all means at all time. But also too, man, I said this on my show earlier today. I said, what's wrong with going to get some people who are legally and allowed to carry, you know what I'm saying, getting to sign some NDAs, so that way you don't have to feel like you ain't got to run with a big old entourage. Get you like 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? And teach them, give them to the classes, gun safety, and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't out here popping and pulling out their guns willy nilly on any and everybody. You know what I'm saying? But
I got it right here.
so there you
I got it
go.
right. I'm not black. I'm OJ.
Yep.
That's just hilarious. I had to pull it up. That shit is hilarious. That shit is that, like, when I really think about it, like, I try to take things in satire so I don't like just think less of people. But people be saying some stupid shit sometimes, man. They really do. We all do
Oh,
it.
of course. And they
We all
deserve
do
what they get.
it. It's
Shoot.
like, bro.
George Bush was president once. You know how
And
much
Trump.
dumb stuff that?
And Trump.
Exactly. And the one we got right now, the current idiot, saying all kind of dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we don't. We hear them, but we're not listening.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hypocritically put itself up as the leader of the free world, while right here in this country, there are 22 million black people who are catching more hell than anyone in any communist country ever dreamed of. Black men and women athletes, professional and amateur, have unanimously voted to fully endorse and participate in a boycott of the World Olympic Games in 1968.
The movement on the said he might not play him. Some of your underlying thoughts. Well, this is from things I'm not too enlightened on the situation. I don't know exactly what they're trying to do.
The whole idea behind the Olympic Project for Human Rights was to escalate the relationship between elite athletes and the civil rights movement.
That nigga's getting a lesson.
Let me say that I absolutely support this boycott. I would also like to commend the outstanding athletes who have the courage to make it clear that they will not participate unless something is done about these terrible evils and injustices. OJ was approached because he was the biggest name in collegiate athletics at that time. He was also a world record holding track star. So here we got 2 for 1. When I asked him, I said we were trying to get black athletes to understand they have a role in the current civil rights movement. His response was, I'm not black, I'm OJ. What they think is right, I guess they must follow their beliefs. Well, right now I don't want to be involved in it because I'm not in track. I'm running track, but when it comes to Olympic time, I'll be in football, so I have no comment on that.
I was quite taken with him. This is kind of a warm June night.
Crazy.
That was bananas.
Yep. Shout out.
Did you hear it? Was it clear?
Crystal.
All right.
Crystal.
Sure, I'm giving a good experience, man. But yo, that was wild. I understood his reason,
Bro.
but come on, you could
I got one even better for you though.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
pull it up real quick, and we can talk about it, man. You giving niggas a history lesson? Hold on, let me drop a bomb for the history lesson. Drop a fucking bomb for the history lesson, man. Shout out to my man Corey Lee, pulling up history. Reminding y'all.
Let me tell y'all something too. And God bless, we just lost one of the greatest activists, athletes, beautiful black men that walked the face of this earth and stood up for pride for himself and his people and did it in such a way that you could never come back on him. Jim Brown. God bless the dead.
Hold on, man. Man, three bombs for Jim Brown. Rest in peace to the coldest, man. Coldest running back that ever lived, man. The first black superstar running back, Jim Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Exactly.
And he had the swag and the knowledge to back it up. That's a fact, man.
And not only that, but do you know one more thing about Jim Brown?
I've studied Jim Brown, man. I'm a purist.
Let me tell you something. That man was the first person to letter in 4 sports in Syracuse: basketball, football, lacrosse, and track.
Yeah, now one of the greatest athletes ever, bro. Like literally. Retired at 28 to become a movie star in the 70s and shit. like, and literally never looked at football again. And still niggas couldn't break his records until like the late 2000s.
No, the 80s. It was 80 when the late great what's my man name? Oh God, I can't think of his name. But he was a bad man too. Chicago Bears. Walter Payton.
Walter Payton? Yeah.
Yep.
Now, he broke his touchdown record?
I don't know about the touchdown, but I know he broke his rushing record.
Yeah, I wasn't. I think Jim Brown scored so many touchdowns in 10 years. Because when did he get to Cleveland? Fuck, I can't remember the year. But he retired at 20. He had like over 100 and something touchdowns rushing.
Yeah.
He was
And
like,
he was
yo,
labeled
they literally got videos of this dude dragging dudes down the field.
Now, hold up. He wasn't even labeled a running back. He was a fullback. Like what?
Oh, like he looked like a video. He looked like a Madden game before Madden existed.
Exactly.
Real talk.
Exactly.
Like they got videos of this dude just really dominating dudes. Like, and it's like, yeah, nah, he real for real. And you gotta respect it, man. You gotta respect he was doing it before he was cool, man. Real talk.
Mm-hmm.
And we know they ain't like it.
Oh heck no.
When Billy Bob Thornton's supposed to be the best running back in the nation, but it's actually Jim Brown.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nigga, 2 more bombs for Jim Brown, man. Rest in peace to the OG, man. We show a lot, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this because I'm not gonna be on too much longer. I gotta get this meat on the grill.
Man, put that meat on the
I'ma
grill,
say-
man. You good? It's all good. Your family here, man. We do family thing. I'll be walking away, going to the bathroom. I'll be chilling.
but
In the grill, man. Ain't nobody worried about that.
no.
And it's Sunday. It's God's day, man. Cooking some good meat.
Oh, yeah.
Making breakfast right now, so you know how that is. Well, it's brunch at this point.
Yeah, man.
So what do you think about that? Well, we talked about the Heat. We talked about the Lakers. And you don't watch boxing?
I didn't get a chance to watch the fight. I do watch boxing.
You should have watched the
I mean,
fight.
it's not-
It was a good fight. It was a close fight. Everybody trying to say Loma won, but my score, right? And we're talking to so everybody knows Devin the Dream Haney fought Loma or Vasily the Matrix Lomachenko, right? But I don't think that's what they call it. I think that's just what, outside people call him or whatever. But it was a good fight. It went all 12 rounds, and Devin Haney won by unanimous decision. And I thought he won. He won 7-5 rounds. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he had to win that last round. He had to come out and show some fight in that last 12 because he had lost the 10th and 11th. He started getting beat up. He started
what weight class is this?
135.
And what weight class was it?
That's super. 135 is. I think it's bantamweight. What the fuck is 135?
Oh man,
I'll look it up.
Light ass motherfuckers beating the hell out of each other.
Yeah. Lightweight.
SK, you said? Oh, lightweight.
Yeah,
right. I was making sure.
They lightweight. Yeah, no, I was just looking it up. They lightweight.
Ain't nothing wrong with it because I mean, yo, shout out to the lightweights because they take it over boxing now.
Them dudes are like 5'7", 5'8", 5'9" at lightweight, bro. That's like I understand when you're young and you ain't got no money, you're gonna be skinny like that. But as soon as you start getting money, you can't really be fighting at them weight classes no more, man. You eat more. You're not starving. Like when you little like that, that's because you starving. You still a child. But when you start eating, bro, you cannot be fighting. I don't know how them dudes getting down to them weight 135. I don't know how Devin. I think they said Devin Haney was like 5'7", 5'8". Come on, bro. He needs to be fighting at like at least 140, 147. Because he's walking around at least at like 170, at least. So to drop 35 pounds, that's a lot, bro.
Wow. That is a lot of weight. Oh boy.
And he started to fade. And if he didn't show no action in that last round, his ass was gonna get robbed. So They booed when they announced him the winner. I'm like, yo, I watched him win 7 rounds. My opinion, I watched him win 7 rounds.
For real?
I watched him win 7 rounds. He won the first 3 in my mind, right? I gave Vasily the 4th and the 5th. You feel me? Then I gave him the 6th and the 7th, right? And then I watched him get beat up for like 4 rounds straight. I ain't gonna
You ain't gonna even flex.
Yeah, I gave him the 6th and the 7th, but that 8th, that 9th, that 10th, and 11th, he was getting his ass whooped.
Wow.
Facts.
So,
you know what I mean? But people said Vasily won the 3rd. So I'm like, all right, if I give Vasily the 3rd, Devin won the 4th, won the 5th, won the 6th, won the 7th. You feel me? So I had like, I thought he won the 1st, 2nd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. So that's 6 rounds. Then he got beat up for 4 rounds. In the last round, that's 7-5. That's how I graded it, because that's how I graded it. Even if I'm calculating other people's, you know what I mean, impressions of the fight, right? They gave him the 3rd. We'll give him the 3rd, or Vasily Lomachenko the 3rd, right? I still say, all right, the 4th, 5th, and 6th. 7th, and Devin won. That's 6 rounds. Then he got beat up for 4 rounds and then won the last round. That's 7-5.
Right.
Vasily won. Yeah, that's 7-5, bro. I watched him beat him up. I watched the fight. I watched the whole thing, so it was funny to me.
I gotta get my boxing back up, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I miss watching the fights, but it's nowadays, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a little bit salty because we ain't got no real heavyweights out here no more. You know what I mean? It's like the heavyweight game is washed up and
you mean you want you got to be specific. You want an American black heavyweight, or you want like good heavyweights? Because we got Tyson Fury, we got Deontay Wilder, we got
Wilder's done.
We got Alexander Usyk. We got heavyweights out here. We do got heavyweights.
Okay.
So
they ain't, man. I tell you this. Well, we need to find a. You're right. I might be partial because they're not American.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
All
right, I'm gonna keep.
These dudes are good fighters. They might not be the greatest. Like, you know, Tyson Fury, you know, is currently the champion. But he been running from Usyk.
I don't know why.
He said he
he
said he had pumped up cruiserweight, but he won't sign the contract.
I mean, if you're a cruiserweight, he should be easy for you then.
He won't sign the contract though. Why won't he sign the contract? That's what my question is. It's like, if this dude is a pumped up cruiserweight, right? And you seen him beat up Anthony Joshua not once but twice, why is you running from this guy, right? Because we know what you're going to do. You're going to weigh the heaviest you can weigh, because in heavyweight division they don't weigh you, right? So he could come up in 280, damn near 300 pounds, lay on Usyk and get him tired, right? So then beat him, because you know that was his game plan, and that's, you know, that was his game plan. That's why Deontay was dog tired. That's the only reason he knocked Deontay out, man.
Deontay punched himself out that. Wilder punched himself out of that fight.
No, he did punch himself out the fight, but also Fury was laying on him and stuff like that. And I ain't gonna make excuses for Deontay. I thought he should have won the first fight. I thought it was a long count. I thought, you know what I mean? I thought like the referee was like not focused, because like he's looking at Deontay when you should be counting while you talking to Deontay. So when you turn back to Fury, you should have been at least 3 or 4 seconds already in your head. You can't start counting after you start talking to the man when the man been on the floor for like 3 or 4 seconds already. You're robbing me. What the fuck is going on here? You know what I mean? That's how my mind works. I'm like, yo, why is he talking to him when he should be counting?
You would think that.
You would no, I would know that, nigga. Why you fuck talking to me? Count.
Why you caught up with me?
Nigga,
you need to be concerned about him if he gonna survive.
count, nigga.
Mhm.
Fuck all that bullshit you talking about, nigga. Count. You got like 14 seconds when I counted. I watched the fight in real time. I've counted it multiple times. I brought my cousin here. We talked about it. We watched it, and I counted. I'm like, yo, son, he got like a 13, 14 second count, bro.
Mhm. Well,
I'm just saying. And then they called the fight.
shit in one hand and wishing the other. I say this:
yo,
when shit like that happens, when shit like that happens, I say this: shit in one hand and wishing the other one to see which one feels it first.
Man, we already
You know?
We already know, bro. Shit come quick.
So,
Shit come quicker than anything else in life, man. That's a fact, man. That's why you got to stay out that
mhm.
pile, man. Real talk. But I'm just
Got
saying,
you.
like, you definitely witness robberies in boxing. We know it's boxing,
What?
but you still want to watch people fight, you know. But we do witness robbery. We definitely witness a
Bro, I'm telling
robbery.
you something. I done seen one of the biggest ripoffs in my life in boxing history. God bless the dead. Marvis Hagler fighting Sugar Ray Leonard. Now
Man.
you want to talk about a ripoff? You want to
Oh
see
yeah, in
somebody
that
get
first
ripped off?
fight. No, they only fought once. Yeah, no, you're right.
The only fight.
Yeah, because no, they only fought once. Is because Marvin Margler Hagler wasn't finishing the rounds, but he actually won that fight.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the fight.
Exactly.
Nah, I watched the fight. I love them old school fights. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So no, I watched that fight, and nah,
Or
you're right
15
about that.
rounds of boxing.
He didn't even do nothing. He was just throwing flurries, and
Mm-hmm.
they looked pretty, but he wasn't even hitting, or there wasn't even
It was not
effective.
effective.
And
Nothing was effective.
it was giving him the rounds, and I'm like, nah,
Yeah,
this
and I'm
is
like, what the hell is
bullshit.
this?
I'm like, this some right, and I'm like, yo, that's that referee. I mean, those judges cock riding, bro, ball holding.
Mm-hmm.
It's that ball holding, bro. Real
I'm like,
talk.
huh? How dare you?
You know how it
You know what I'm
is, sir.
saying? But it is what it is. You know, you can be mad all you want, but the truth of it all is that they wanted who they wanted to win.
Nah, for sure. And to be honest with you, Blood, or Corey,
Mm-hmm.
last week Rolly fought this like 50-year-old dude. They said he's 40, but he looked 50, right?
Mm-hmm.
You
Out
know,
here
and they
fighting me.
right, but the old dude was beating him up, and
Mm-hmm.
because knocked him down in the fight, and then like Rolly in like I think like the 9th round, Rolly threw something and missed, but the dude got such an old
Mm-hmm.
face, so you can't tell if he like happy or sad. So he missed. I'm just saying.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Then Tony Weeks steps in and stops the fight for Rolly, and he wasn't winning; he was losing. So it looked completely like we want Rolly to have the belt so he could either fight Ryan or Tank if they move up. But I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, this is what I'm put this on record. My best fighter at 135, Tank. And I'll say this: I like Devin, I like Shakur, but I don't think they got it for Tank, bro. I just don't think they got it. They ain't showed me nothing enough to show me that
Let
they
me tell you
got it.
something. Tank right now.
Started fading at the fight.
Tank right now, hands down, my favorite little young boxer right now.
Yeah, I ain't never seen him fade like I seen Devin fade last night. I ain't never seen Shakur fade because that Yokomoto fight, he beat the fuck out of Yokomoto. I ain't gonna lie. But I don't even think he should be fighting dudes like that. But I know why he is. So I understand. You gotta build up. That's
you gotta keep bringing money in.
He gotta build up. He not ready yet. So when people keep bringing him up, like Shakur needs to just build up and get to 25 fights before you don't try to jump the line too soon and get yourself hurt and embarrassed out here, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's not a great fighter because he is a great fighter. I just don't want him to think he's ready to jump on. He might beat up Devin though. I ain't gonna lie. I'll put Shakur over Devin, even though Devin got all the belts. He did just beat Loma, but it's because he had to work early. That late work was not good enough. The late work was not. He got that 12th round in my mind, but it was very thin. It was very, very, very thin. I thought it was going to be a split decision. I was surprised. I thought it was going to be a split. You know what I mean? But
get out of here.
But I think if it was 6-7 or 6, no, because I had it 7-5. So if it would have been 6, I had 7-5. So if it would have been 6-6, it would have been a split decision. But I had it 7-5. So, but I still thought it was going to be a split because Loma started fucking him up later in the rounds. I ain't gonna lie. He started beating him up. I ain't gonna lie. That left hand kept landing straight. The left straight, boom, straight to his chin. I'm like, yo, son, you don't see that shit come? He ate like 5 of them. I'm like, yo, bro, oh my god. White, go back on YouTube when we get off, right? Because we're gonna end this. We had a great conversation. I appreciate you coming through for sure. Right?
Oh, no problem.
Go back and watch the video of when the fight is over and they announce who wins, how elated he is. He thought he was gonna lose. Because he started getting fucked up. He started getting fucked up in them. I told you, Loma beat him up in the 8th, and it wasn't really the 8th. It was like it was knick-knacky, punch here, punch there. You can see the left starting to land gradually, right? Then the 9th came, it started landing a little more gradually. But when that 10th came, oh God. He started that 10th and 11th, he started eating, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, damn, son. Like, you ain't seen these. You done ate 20 of them by now. Like, you still can't see it. It was crazy how it kept docking him in the. I'm like, yo, son, you're gonna lose this fight, kid. But then he went back to his corner in the 10th. His dad was like, you're winning this fight. I was like, yeah, he might have won the first like 5 rounds, but he is getting beat up.
Definitely.
What's up, Bully? Link in the chat, man. Hit the link, man. Yo, we just talking sports, we talking boxing at this particular point, man. But it was a good fight though.
That's the great part.
They go watch the highlights, man. Catch up on that, man. There's some good fighters out here, bro. Like, real talk.
I'm definitely gonna do that. Definitely gonna do that. I promise you that.
One dude, Yakamoto, hit this. What was that dude from? This Australian dude with a left hand. You remember in the old school Mortal Kombat when you hit a dude with the uppercut, the creator came out and yelled, "Whoop!" Remember that?
Are you kidding?
Yeah, I'm talking about Mortal Kombat when you hit a dude so hard, the creator come out and yell, "Whoop!" Remember that?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how hard that dude got hit. That's a fact.
Wow.
He got hit so hard. Oh my God! It was I didn't even know how to react. I swear to God, I didn't even jump up or nothing. I was just looking at that like, yo, son, you walked right into that. You a fucking fool.
All day.
He walked right into the left and he hit him and you heard it. It went, bah! And dude was out. I'm like, damn. And that's at 135. These 135ers, they lightweight, but they can hit.
Thank you, baby.
They can hit, bro.
Yeah, buddy.
Some of these dudes can
boy,
hit.
Let me show you something, boy. Let me show you something.
Show me them chops on the grill. Show me them chops on the grill.
They ain't got the chops on the grill yet, but
Look at that. That's that.
Yeah, perfect grill lines
That's
and
that chicken.
everything. Oh, my man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know, I know I'm from up top, but I got assimilated to the south
Looking
very,
good,
very
man.
quickly.
You want to pass me one of those through the television real quick one time?
No problem. No problem, man. You got one virtually.
Hey, gotta take that real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk, man.
Oh, I don't mess around, bro.
Nah, do your thing,
Like,
man.
you know, like I ain't gonna lie to you. I like to cook in my house, right? I love to cook in my house.
Yeah,
I love to cook for my kids. But the one thing I don't let nobody do, you will not touch my grill.
that's your grill.
Nobody touches my grill.
That's your grill.
Yep. Nobody touches my grill.
Look, man, I ain't mad at that, man. It's your house, it's your domicile, and you make the rules. You pay the bills, you make the rules, man. That's what it is, man. Unless a nigga want to pay all the bills in my house, then you could come try to make some rules, but it still won't work. You'll pay the bills and still won't be making rules.
Once the shot caller, always the shot caller.
Yeah, you know how it is, man. Facts, man. There's levels for sure.
Yep. Yeah, but nobody touches my grill. My wife be like, I can get out there and barbecue. I'm like, yeah, I know, but you can't do it like me.
Oh, damn. Yeah, bet you can't do it like
It is
me.
what it is.
Yep,
My wife can cook now.
like me. Yep, bet you can't do it like me.
You damn right.
Like 2000.
Yep.
2000. Yeah, 2004 in there. Yeah, bet you can't do it like me. That's funny. Nah, yo, son, if you a grill master, you a grill master, bro. You feel me?
I'm not a grill master, but I could do my thizzle. I ain't going to nobody goddamn cook off. I'll tell you that for sure.
Are you like a person you don't like to eat other people's food, or you just like to cook?
I like to cook, but I like to cook, but I don't like. I have no problem with other people's food. Like, I love to go to somebody else's house and let them barbecue, and I will not criticize a goddamn thing that you do. You know what I'm saying? And we'll eat.
But are you gonna eat? That all right. That's the major question. Are you gonna eat? You gonna criticize after you?
I'm gonna eat. Nah, not even. I'm just know what I'm not gonna do when I get on my grill. You know what I'm saying? Like, look here, man. You know, for those people, who eat pork and
analyzing people's food is what you're doing.
Yeah. Like, kid, look here. I remember one time, and no, shout out to my brother-in-law. I love him to death. But we was at the park, and we was and we was barbecuing. He was barbecuing some ribs, and when he took them suckers off the grill, they was black as the inside of my They was black like that. I said, "Oh my God, what did you do?" You know what I'm saying?
He burned it. He made it charcoal.
Boy, he put that Cajun season on it.
Let me drop a bomb for Easy's popping up real quick. What's time for the one time? We talking about good food. Hold on, one more bomb. Bully, what's up, man?
Yo, yeah, man. I had to step outside real quick, but I'm back. I mean, I ain't in the crib, but I'm outside.
What up, y'all?
What's good, bro?
What's good,
Long time.
What's up?
Last week, right? Yeah.
We was talking about good barbecue, good family life. We was talking about wholesome things.
Wholesome things?
Wholesome. You feel me?
Excuse me. Yeah, man.
I'm gonna tell you what y'all missed though.
He's talking about he was a grill master. He said he ain't a grill. I'm overselling it, right? He said he wasn't a grill master, but he could grill. And I'm like, nah. If you don't want nobody
I get down now.
You're a grill master. If you don't want nobody touching your grill, you're a grill master, right?
Right, you're a grill master, right? Facts.
Oh yeah, nobody touches the grill.
If nobody touching your grill, you're a grill master. Yeah, see, that's his words. Nobody's touching his grill, so you're a grill master.
It is.
Patent that.
Yo, me and my wife got into
right. That's his name. Grill master.
Yo, me and my wife got into some heated arguments over this grill.
Damn.
Yeah, nobody don't touch that
right now.
Nobody don't touch that, yo.
You know, my master is fucking air fryer. That's my master.
Air fryer master.
I have it here, so let me
That's wholesome to me.
let me ask Boulevard a question, and then E, I want your opinion next.
What up,
All
dude?
right.
Because we talked about a couple things, right? We
Mhm.
talked about LeBron being on the verge of Cancun, right? They gotta
Mhm.
hurry up and pack their bags.
He ain't there yet.
We got a
Oh, my
fishing
bad,
trip
my
for
bad.
them. Hold on,
Yes,
can
sir.
I ask the question?
It's a joke. It's a joke. Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Oh snap!
Like, yeah. So
Here we go again.
Trying,
this episode is not about the Knicks unless we just, have to
No
go
doubt.
there.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm just trying, man. You
We're
know.
talking about current events, right?
Mhm.
So currently, the
At this
Lakers is
moment,
down. Bro, E, can I ask questions without you doing it again?
no, I just saw a Laker fan. I just saw a Laker fan. That's all. I
Now,
hit him with a little.
what I'm asking
Not this
is,
time.
how do y'all feel about? And we're gonna go with Boulevard first, and then we're gonna go with you, E, after. What do y'all think about the Lakers situation currently?
Oh, good question. SK. Word. They about to plan that trip. I watched some of that. I was back and forth watching the game and the fight, which was a good fight, man. It was a real good fight,
We were
man.
talking about the fight too. See, at
Well,
least I
yeah,
got
actually,
somebody
I had
that
stuff.
watched.
Oh, I wish I would have known. I was in the supermarket for a little bit, and then I came back. I seen that y'all was on and whatnot. And
We
Cole,
was
you could have
just
shot me a
talking about-
text or something. Both of y'all could have shot me a text and let me know y'all was on. I
we was just talking about the fight, and I was talking about how Haney got beat up in the last
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
4 rounds. Besides that, he got beat up from the 8th to the 11th, but
Yes, he did. He got that.
Last round, he
happened to
came
win
through.
that 12th. He
got
happened to
tapped
win
up.
that 12th round.
Yeah,
But
man.
he was getting
But
beat up. I ain't gonna
it
lie
was a
for
good
a
fight.
minute.
Yeah, no doubt. And
I was like,
homeboy
he
was
hit
the
him
old
with the
dude.
jab. He hit him with the jab.
I thought it was a 7-5 fight. That's why I thought he did win.
I agree with you.
Yeah, but
I agree.
Continue what you're saying.
Okay, with the Lakers, man, that LeBron, yeah, he on the love boat, man. He about to get on the SS minnow and whatnot. All of them. You know what I'm saying? They all about to get on the
We
SS
got
minnow.
their plane tickets already. Hurry up. We going to
Word.
Cancun.
We're going to Cancun. But when,
Hurry up.
yo, every time they made a run, every time the Lakers made a run yesterday, Denver had an answer for them, man. Between Jamal Murray and Joker. And when they had an answer, just when you think the Lakers was getting right there, the crowd was into it. Denver take them right up out of there.
I swear, I think they slept on Jamal Murray, and then they were like,
Yeah,
"Oh
he
yeah,
came
we
out
forgot
furious.
about him. We forgot about him."
He came out furious.
I'll
And
never
whatnot.
sleep on him again.
Yeah, they're going home. They're going Betty by Betty Bob. They definitely going home.
Yeah, man.
LeBron getting old. Ain't nobody trading
Grant,
for him no more. This is his last. I think this might be his last act.
Not that he
It
getting
might
old.
be. I was talking to my brother that this morning.
He actually looked old. So
Yep.
E, what's your thoughts? We're not gonna cut you off when you're talking. So tell us your thoughts and don't be super long-winded.
All right. Real quick about this LeBron thing. You notice how LeBron been averaging 30 for like the past 2 seasons, and once he broke the ring record, started averaging like 12. You know what I'm saying? You noticed that, did you? I don't know if y'all picked that up. But to answer your question, I think the thing just really came down to AD. I think LeBron knew he was. I think like we all got eyes and we all know what's what and what's what. All right, we knew LeBron was getting old. LeBron can't do this forever. He got AD. Said, listen, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna show you what I had to do. If it come to me, come to God. But AD was like, oh yeah, everything. And then AD got that ring, and it was over. AD was like, fuck it, I ain't doing all this shit LeBron do. LeBron do spend $1 million on my body. He said, I'm in Los Angeles. I'm not spending $1 million. You know, he's not with
you think
that.
AD got lazy? You think he got lazy
I
because he
think
got the ring?
AD got lazy, yes. And I think LeBron realized that this is who he is. Like he said he hurt his hand, this and that. It's probably some bullshit. Pardon my French. But I think he got frustrated with AD.
Okay.
And that's the demise of the Lakers. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're still in the conference finals at the moment, but I'd like to see AD lead the Lakers.
So do you think and we're gonna go E? I'm gonna ask you this, and then we're gonna go Bully, and then we're gonna go Corey Lee, and then I'll answer last. Do you think the Lakers have overachieved because they look very overmatched? start with you. E.
Me
Go
first?
ahead.
Me
Yeah,
first?
go
Me
ahead.
first?
Yeah. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Well, that goes with what I was saying before. If they overachieve, I said, you remember when LeBron in the beginning of the season, and last season, LeBron was averaging 30 points. He was going hard. Once he got that record from Will Chamberlain, I don't think I saw LeBron get a 30-point game since. And,
Damn, that's an
you know,
indictment, man.
that's for real.
Hold on. E.
That
No,
was
that's a
talked
great
out
point.
of me, though. That was
No, that's
talked
a
out of
great
me because
point.
I was arguing with my
No, stop
brother.
right there. Stop right there, fam. That's a great point, bro. You said since he's grabbed Kareem's record, he ain't been doing shit, nigga.
I heard that.
Hold
48 minutes.
Hold your head for a second. I want to say what Boulevard got to say for a minute.
All right.
Hold on. What do you think? Because we gotta move it around. Now that we actually
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
But what do you think about that?
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna front. He made a great point on that one right there. Since he got that record, he ain't been doodle on the stick. Facts and whatnot. And overachieving. Yes, definitely. I think Braun put a lot of diesel in that tank and try to elevate the Lakers to this status, but they old, man. They old. They got with a Westbrook.
Anthony Davis only 30 years old.
I know, but we talking about most of the strength coming off of LeBron. If Davis stay healthy, which most of the part of the season he has stayed healthy and whatnot, it's just I think he got lazy once he got that chip. Like he said, man, homeboy fell in the Raptors. Like, yo, I'ma chill. You know what I'm saying? At least I got one. You know what I mean?
It's not a.
KG always will get love because he got one.
Hold on, you spoke your piece, bro. You got to speak.
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
You know, but go ahead, SK. What you was gonna say?
I was just gonna say, man, I that's a disappointing. Like I would think, like that would inspire you to want more. Like,
more, yes, no doubt.
Me personally, one ain't enough.
One ain't enough.
If I become that nigga, I want to be that nigga more. I don't.
AD for you right there, man.
Half being that nigga.
But
I want to be that nigga more.
But you know, AD conditioning and him being always hurts him. You know what I'm saying? When he missing X amount of games and then he got to get back into the fold.
Is he always hurt or is he soft? Can we?
I don't think he's soft. I think he hurt me soft. Attitude wise, when it comes down to basketball. When it comes down to basketball,
I think the sports therapist for this one.
I didn't hear you, SK. Say that one more time.
Say it again.
You doing it again, man.
I was laughing with y'all. I was like, I think he needed a sports therapist.
We forfeit back and forth, man. Chill, man. We gonna come.
I just trying to laugh with y'all.
Change gonna come.
Y'all wild.
Well, this nigga, he gonna force me to make a show. Easy Jesus show. I'm gonna make a show.
Jesus. We love you.
He gonna force a show out of it.
We definitely need we need all types of people around, man. So we appreciate it 100%.
Fact.
I would say that the Lakers are not. They cook because they relying on their role players more than they stars. And I watch the games, and people think I watch the games, and when I watch the games, LeBron don't be doing shit. AD don't be doing shit.
Doing nothing. I'm telling you. Who's the white boy?
Hold on. It's Rui.
Oh, he be balling. I'm the white boy. Yeah.
It's fucking Lonnie Walker. It's
white boy be balling.
Niggas be like, yo, who?
Yeah, who? Exactly.
Yeah, this nigga LeBron had a 3 last night. They stopped the game. It was like LeBron has been like 1 for 29 or something like that for his past 3 points. I was crying.
That performance they put up last night was a trash bin.
Yeah, it was doodle on the stick, yo, for real, man.
I told you, that's how
every time they try to come back.
And now that I'm looking for the homies that been advocating them niggas, and you know what they told you, Bully and cool yourself, my boy, because I'm about to drop some knowledge, right?
So I was about to drop another bomb.
Yeah, nah, I ain't dropping no bomb, but just cool yourself. But I've been looking for these Lakers fans that been talking the most fucking shit, right? When we lost, it was like, you need to do what we do. Darvin Ham makes adjustment, right?
That's disrespectful.
Darvin Ham makes adjustment. Hold on, I'm trying to make a point. You're doing it again. That's all I'm gonna say to you now. You're doing it again. But
the thing about put me on mute, like, you know what?
In
I had enough. Like, I had enough.
In a minute, nigga.
All right, my bad, bro. My bad, bro. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to make it hard, but you force feeding me, bro. Like, it seemed like,
no, I know
why you got to put me in a spot like that, buddy?
He be in the chat, so he feel what I'm saying, because I've been telling these dudes, he was like, y'all overachieved. Y'all need a new coach. Randall, regular season Randall. I'm like, yo, first of all, bro, y'all was 13th, and y'all got a couple players, and then y'all got the most foul calls out of any team in the league. Not just regular, nigga. It was like 150 fouls more than any other team. That is not normal, bro. So first of all, you not talking to a dude that's just talking basketball. You're talking to a dude that's actually paying attention to everything going on. So you're not just gonna tell me that y'all not overachieved when y'all was 13th and made it to 6.
That was
right.
That's what I said.
Good point.
6 in the NBA, right? They had 200 foul calls more than the last team. Just go look it up.
Wow.
If you think I'm making it up, just go look it up.
You know, I believe you. I seen that.
You ain't gotta. I'm not lying. Just go look at it. You can look at the fuck up.
That's why I said.
You gotta make it up. I just feel like, yo. Hold on.
You go. My bad.
What I'm saying is this, right? I tried to tell him that if we overachieved, then you supremely overachieved. For the simple fact that we was competing from day one. Y'all just start competing on day 90. You know what I'm saying? So you can't come to somebody that been staying the course when y'all just happen to make the course and y'all think y'all gonna win a champ. You gotta talk to championship teams. Now we're gonna talk about the bubble cheap where half the fucking league didn't play. Is we really going there?
Facts. Talk that shit, man. Talk that shit. Talk that shit. Well, that's on some real shit right there. Some real
half the
shit
niggas
right
didn't
there.
even want to fucking play.
Get
the fuck out of here because they didn't want to be in the state prison playing basketball. Cut it out, man. Cut it out, man. Stop playing with me, man.
Bay. They was playing on Pelican Bay.
Like, yo, that shit. We got the I'm sorry, Lakers fans, and if y'all win, then I got to eat my words, but I probably won't.
I don't think so. When the next game, y'all?
Real
Monday?
talk, I probably won't.
Monday, I think they up out of here. Just like you said, man. They got them plane tickets ready, boy. Got them plane tickets ready.
It's funny because when we was playing in Miami, it was 2 days every time we went to Miami, 1 day every time we was in New York. That shit is odd. Shit like that is odd.
Very much so.
It's just odd to me. It's like, yo, why is they getting more days off when we play with travel day? Fuck you mean travel day? It's
travel day.
It's like a 2-hour flight. What are we talking about? Travel day.
I mean, New York give it 3 hours tops, man. That's it.
The New York before is like a 2-hour flight, man, with the type of jets and technology we got nowadays, man. Don't let them hold you back and beat you in the head like it's still, man. It's 8 hours from LA to New York now, and that's from that's all 3,000
some odd miles.
Correct. So,
Word.
Only
But
in the head with the
they going home. They're going home, yo. They going home. Overachieved.
Yeah. You got Corey Lee. You still there, my G?
You know it.
You got anything
Corey,
to say?
We
had to simmer E real quick because he can't listen to people speak without helping himself. So, what do you have to say about what we've been talking about?
Man, I said earlier, LeBron's career is going to end like it started. He gonna be at that.
Because he stole that.
He gonna be there. He gonna
go ahead.
Nah. In the sense of the fact that he gonna be there as far as he there as far as championships, but he's not up there as in the winning circle. You know what I'm saying? You know, but he's not even gonna get to the finals to be correct. Not this year. I don't know, man. They need to go find him a third motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Or something. He need to go dig up he need to go find D-Wade. You know what I'm saying?
I got the perfect. I got the perfect solution. Julius Randle to the Lakers. Let's go help LeBron win his last chip. The last dance. He need his last dance. Julius Randle to the Lakers. Drop a bomb for that.
Julius, you came from the Lakers. Damn.
That's why I be cutting him off. I got actually used to cutting him off.
Go ahead, E. Go ahead, E. You talk your shit.
That's why, because I be used to it. I be like, man, that was some outrageousness I just heard, and I be cutting him off.
That is not a reason. So continue.
I just say what's on my mind.
You can say what's on your mind, but sometimes you got to keep that shit to yourself and keep it in your mind.
It was a good time anyway, because I was in the street.
Looking good, eating nigga.
What you say?
I was talking to Corey. You need to pass some of that up here in New York. Up here, finger looking good, eating ass nigga.
Yeah,
right
I told him pass that shit through the screen so I could grab it and then grab a piece of chicken. You feel me? I told him pass it through the screen. I told him that already. Yeah, bam. It would have been magic if I would have just pulled it out and it would have been a piece of bacon.
Yeah, listen, it's gonna happen soon in the future. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that look good, kid. Slow down, dude. Slow down.
I think we need a Knicks fam reunion. Somebody got to set that up where we can all go to one place, meet up in the middle of America where we all don't live. And some
shout out, right?
Get a park, nigga, and shout out.
Chill out.
Bring it's got to
be
a
barbecue.
It gotta be a potluck. Everybody gotta bring something.
We going to Freezy house, yo. We going to Freezy house.
Nah. Hey, y'all come to my house.
You gotta bring something.
I bet.
Nigga, they out of
But ain't nobody touching my grill.
Drop a bomb for not touching.
Well, don't touch that man grill, yo. Don't touch his meat. Don't touch his grill. Leave that alone,
man.
What
if people grill better than you though?
Ooh, good.
They need to bring their grill.
Bring their own grill.
Good answer. Good answer. I like your answer.
That shit flowing in.
Come back. I like that comeback.
I got plenty of room back in there.
I
got plenty of real. And they can grill better than me. That's all. More power to you. But don't touch my grill.
Have your grill flowing in.
Yo,
exactly.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I gotta go back. What time? 127.50. I'm gonna clip that, and then I'm gonna. That's funny as hell. Corey Lee said, "You won't touch my grill."
I seen the grill. Remember grills? The regular where they just had all black grills with the black top.
Like, yo, you won't touch my grill.
You can use that as a drop, yo.
I got hella drops. So what?
And the smoke come out. Randall, man. Love that Randall, man.
Randall gets it back. Randall puts up a three. Bang! Bang! Randall knocks down the three.
They don't know.
I dropped. Yo, listen.
We didn't ask you.
I want to talk. Hold on. You pause it. Put me on mute.
He don't even listen to the drop. He want to talk through the drop. He ain't got no cool. He's so uncouth. God damn.
No cool. Got no cool.
Nah, man. I was trying to tell you to put me on mute. A big ass 14-wheeler, 18-wheeler walk coming by. You would have been able to hear me.
All right, man. You want to talk so bad? What you want to talk about, man? Go ahead.
Nah, continue. I don't want to walk in the middle of your conversation.
That's why I said drop, man. Don't talk through it, man. Damn, I shouldn't have to teach. How old are you? Old enough, nigga. Damn, stop.
All right, man. You see what I'm saying?
Yo,
Try to have
y'all stupid right there,
Sunday
man.
afternoon. It's a Sunday afternoon. You
Yo,
know
it's a
what I'm
nice
saying?
day too up in NY, man. It's real nice up
Yeah,
here in NY
yeah.
and
The
whatnot.
cloud,
But I'm
they had
upstate. I'm upstate.
overcast.
Yeah, it's a little
New York
overcast, but
State.
it's nice, man.
Yeah, they had a
Hey,
little overcast. Now the sun's starting to come out.
Facts.
and Smoke trying to
play
talk
this.
me like a little child, man.
I'm trying to
What's
play
up?
the
What's
drop, and
going
you
on?
keep talking. You
It's a
said,
beautiful
"All
day
right."
outside.
How many times you gonna say "all right," but then continue to talk, man? I can't play the fucking drop.
Because I want to talk Knicks. I really do.
We not
I really
talking
do.
Knicks. We talking Lakers. We talking Heat. We talking boxing. We not talking Knicks. And this ain't your show,
What?
so don't get
This is a
muted
Knicks show.
permanently, nigga. That's what
Oh,
I'm
you
saying.
said permanent.
Chill
Yeah,
out, man.
you could have been muted me permanently. I've been told you could have did that. But whatever, man. I'm still here. But you said
Because people love you behind the scenes. People love you, man. They love you as well as me. I love you as well. But
I
man,
appreciate
damn,
that, man. I appreciate that love, man.
damn,
You
man.
don't even know.
I'm not gonna ask again, bro. Can I play this
I
fucking
do,
drop?
man.
Can I play this fucking drop?
Julius Randle drop? Yeah, go
Hold
for
on.
it.
Can I play this? Can I play this fucking drop?
Sure, man. Yeah.
Go for it.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for allowing me to do something on my own shit. I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
All right. We get some production and credits. Let's go.
Answer me, what? Turn the goddamn TV off. I'm watching the Knicks. It's a wow.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't know. You know what that's from. And if
I know.
for y'all boys that don't know that,
I know a movie that's from. I know a movie that's from.
Look at
I
this.
know a movie that's from.
Look at this boy trying to act educated. I like it.
I know that movie, man. The Spike Lee joint, man. Let's go. I ain't gonna tell no.
All right, bro. Yo, I'm just fucking with you, E, man. Stop being so emotional, my nigga. Relax, man. God damn.
I can hear you better on this block.
Damn, man. Can I play my drops without you talking through it?
Of course, man.
Then that means maybe I should stop talking right now. That's all I'm saying, man. I don't want to say it like that, but you keep speaking.
All right, man. That's not my intention, sir. All right.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And more drops is coming soon, man. You know,
no doubt.
I heard, man, but that's my favorite one. I ain't gonna lie, I like that purge shit.
Mm-hmm. That shit about to happen. It was some real shit.
Yeah, keep that shit woke, man. You know.
Yeah, man. Gotta keep them eyes open, man. Government trying to act up, kid.
That's right.
Might happen.
Like that in a lot of places, man.
Word, facts, man. Facts. Homeboy, the mayor up here in the city got them damn robotic dogs walking around and whatnot, and then they got them little robot things in the train station, man.
And you know what they're gonna do?
On the way, kid.
As soon as you beat up or steal them shits, nigga, they're gonna put assault
detonate.
Or detonate. They put bombs in that shit.
Listen, I don't put nothing past them things, man. I seen one of them things walking around, man. Look like you got little bullets and shit on the side of it, man. Act up. Act up. Like you just said, touch one of them, it might be an assault.
They can't put bombs in that shit. That would be tyranny against the people.
Bro, do you not understand?
I do understand. That's why I'm saying something. I understand.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You holding somebody hostage, you being held up. They ain't sending no human beings in there no more. Them sending them little dogs and them little robot little figures that they got walking around.
That dog ain't arresting me, bro. Get the fuck out of here with that dog, bro. Matter of fact, nigga, we gonna take this shit, rewire it, and this shit work for us now. Fuck you talking
Okay,
about.
all right. I'm with you on it. We gotta find a nigga that can do that though. We gotta find a nigga that can do that. You dig? Word. I'm with you on it. I'm all the way with you.
Could you imagine them sending one of them robot dogs talking about you under arrest?
Man, they can see right through the damn wall. Yeah, you under arrest or you gonna die when we shoot this little ass missile through that damn wall. Boom.
They shoot missiles houses
I'm
down
telling
in
you.
America?
Listen, I ain't trying to put nobody. Well, yes, I am. I'm gonna share this little information. His thing is called No Fame. For No Fame. The number 4, No Fame.
Okay.
Do be having all that information. I will send you a link.
All right.
I'll send you a link. Now you got my number. I'm gonna send you a link. Homeboy be dropping science on that. Skynet is in effect. I believe so.
When I end this, I'll put my number in the chat so you can text it to me.
Yes, sir. I got you.
Private chat, but fucking because I'm interested now. But
oh yeah, watch this joint.
I know the robot. I didn't think they were shooting missiles. I thought they was just prevent. Like, come on, man. Like,
this is the first wave. The second wave got all that shit. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
They trying to come with that. What was that movie that came out on like 2015? What was that Happy shit with the robot? With the fucking in South Africa and shit, and they had all those fucking.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. 2016. That was not. Was it Chappie? Chappie?
Yeah, Chappie.
No, Chappie, right? Chappie. I seen that, man. Yeah, done. It's out there. It's out there for real.
Where
don't sleep.
They had it in Elysium with a fucking the droid broke that nigga. The police droid broke that nigga Matt Damon's arm and shit.
Matt Damon's arm. Fact.
Yeah.
But don't get it twisted, man. They got facial recognition in the city, man. You seen all these rappers and getting indicted and all of this, man. They stepping it up, kid. They stepping it up. I'm telling you, man. And it's all real in the battlefield.
People need to step up them smarts then, because they already knew 10 years ago it was a big video cameras and shit out there. If you're on video, you're on video. Like
you're on video, right?
Like just because they allow you to wear them ski masks and shit, they know what you've been wearing.
Right. They know they get you right through your eyeballs and all of that shit. Homeboy had a ski mask like a couple of months ago. One of these stupid ass rappers down in the city and whatnot. He shot a little girl and whatnot. He had the ski mask. Well, he had the mask on and whatnot. But the nigga was wearing the same clothes, man. And as they was going through the videos, clothes, my
niggas are so stupid, right? They go online.
Damn, that's not good.
They post TikToks, right? They do a TikTok, nigga, in their clothes, nigga, and then they go commit a murder in the same clothes. TikTok, nigga. Niggas is stupid, nigga. It's like
that's fucking.
They got him by the
belt.
They got him
by the belt. Yeah.
They got him by.
No, they're stupid, nigga, because you thinking niggas ain't gonna watch your TikTok and niggas don't know you had this jacket on, or you never take that jacket off, or you always wearing this shirt. Niggas
same sneaker ass wearing
perception, nigga.
TikTok influencers, they'll go through some shit just to get views, life altering shit. But they don't view it that way.
No,
I'm just saying in general.
When somebody gets murdered, they go through your timeline. So if you happen to post TikTok or Instagram, TikTok is bigger than TikTok, nigga. What I'm saying is niggas is so stupid. Listen to me. Niggas is so stupid.
I started with, for example.
Listen to me. Niggas is so stupid that they don't fucking they think they having fun. They go to their cousin crib, they shoot TikToks and do videos, then they go chill. They doing so many things in one day, nigga, that they wearing the same shit, doing it like niggas won't see you or recognize who you are.
Facts.
I agree with you about that. The whole time.
Facts. I agree with you the whole thing. Videos. They're going through random videos through the streets from when you started from point A to your point B. They're going through all the neighborhood cameras in the streets, and they just following your dumb ass, and they looking at you day by day.
Lawyer's job is easy when you indict yourself, my nigga.
It is, niggas wear the same clothes and fuck their whole,
Yeah, these little
You know,
niggas is dusty out here, man. They wearing the same clothes every day, doing the same shit every day, around the way every day. You bound to get caught, dummy. You know what I
I used to
mean?
watch. I used to watch a channel called News 12. It used to come on in Brooklyn. I still do actually,
News 12, yeah,
but I
News
don't get
12
to
still come
watch it
on.
as much. Yeah, News
News 12 still come
12. You
on.
know, they talk about the Brooklyn and the Bronx. So they tell you small little crimes that happen in the city, like
Mm-hmm.
people hopping fizz or hopping fizz and assault someone.
Mm-hmm.
And you look and you get to see the attire what these guys is wearing. And you're like, damn,
Mm-hmm.
this could have been anyone. Anybody could have did
Mm-hmm.
this. They are regulars, but yeah, they're gonna eventually, after they got cameras everywhere, you can't really do nothing. Yeah, they're gonna have a face recognizing shit, or eyes. They have your thing to catch your eyes. It's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. You ever
Yep.
saw that movie with what's that dude? He had died a couple years ago.
What's that?
He was a black actor. He was a black actor. He was in Wakanda.
Oh, you talking about Chad?
Chadwick Boseman.
Bro,
Track,
Chadwick
yeah,
Boseman.
yeah, Bozeman. Remember he
Oh, you
was in
talking about
that
21
movie?
Bridges? 21 Bridges.
Yeah, exactly.
21 Bridges. Yeah, only
I got one. I got one
It's
even better for
crazy.
y'all.
It's so far. It's too far. But continue.
Hold on.
Too far.
I got one even better for you. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. You know what I'm saying? This is a movie back in the day, but you ever think about Minority Report with
Yeah.
what's his name? With
Cruise. Tom Cruise. I believe it's
Tom
Cruise, right?
Cruise. And how you can't
I
even
heard
walk
of
through
it.
the
Never
whole
seen it.
city without getting recognized.
Okay. All right. I got another one for you then. Will Smith, Mr. Slap him in the face, Will Smith.
Which movie though?
Enemy of the State.
I got one too.
Enemy of the State.
You got me. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Enemy of the State.
I remember the first time I saw that movie.
Yeah, that shit is real, kid. It's real, man. It's real in the battlefield.
No,
they got
them smart TV.
They got a satellite right now.
I was gonna say. I was really gonna say that shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's real.
He got a lot of movies though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna turn you on mute real quick.
Yeah, he got another film coming out now. Slap Your Mama. Man, I'll beat the shit out of Will Smith, man. I don't know. Chris Rock was a good man. Not to change the subject, Chris Rock was a good man for that and whatnot. I didn't like that man because Chris Rock a little small dude, man. Will, you a sucker for that, dog. Sorry, man.
Nah, man, he wasn't. Cause I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
Why you don't blame him? All right, talk to me. See,
Yo,
I ain't married,
look,
so I don't know.
Let me tell you something. I don't care how messy my marriage is. I don't care about any of that. You understand what I'm saying? Where Will went wrong, he didn't check him the first time.
All right. He could have checked him from when he was at.
Yeah, but I'm telling you something too though. This ain't the first time this wannabe comedian took shots at her.
Man, but he a comedian.
I don't care. Yo, come on, man. Come on, man. You don't see him coming after everybody. You know what I'm saying? I understand.
It ain't like he was 24 hours a day on Jada bald-headed ass, man. Get the fuck out of here. No, that man is a comedian. If you don't like the joke, then well, don't come to the show. It was not. He's
hold on a second. He ain't got no choice. He's about to receive the award. The first time he gets his you know what I'm saying, his true chance at really getting an Academy Award, and unfortunately it ends up like that.
Yeah, man.
You my man and all. I love you 50 grand, man. You my man duty saying and all that, but that's some bullshit. You heard?
All right,
that's
then.
Some bullshit,
we ain't got bro.
Bullshit. It ain't about Will Smith. It's about a whole night. He's gigging on everybody. She's just a witch.
It had to be a lot for him to do something like that on Academy Award. Like
she looked like the goddamn Academy Award. She looked like the goddamn Academy Award. Fuck out of here. Fuck that bro.
That's fucked up.
But I mean, it probably just came to a.
You better watch out, man, because he might come out here and virtually smack you.
Man,
it just came out of he probably blew because she be doing she got a talk show. He probably just
been canceled. The shit got canceled.
Then he just probably like emotionally exploded, and it just happened to be on camera.
No, because first of all, hold on, time out, E, for 1 second. How you embarrassing your husband on live television? Said that you don't fuck your son's friend, and you want to talk about it? Like, come on, bro. I mean, see, he should have
That's
slapped
what I'm
her.
saying. That's you. How you
He
got
should have
as
slapped
a
her.
man? As a man, and he
Come on,
is
dog.
a rich man in
Man,
America. His kids is crazy.
black
Just
man
keep
on
it
top of
real.
that.
His kids
Right.
ain't on top of it. They ain't the
They
brightest.
730.
You don't know nothing about his kids. Like, what's up, bro? And just keep it moving.
They
Same thing with his
730.
daughter. So you can't really trust. I guess Hollywood, bro.
Yeah,
I guess that's the
Hollywood.
only thing. That's when people say, "Oh, Hollywood got some." They Hollywood. They Hollywood.
Nah,
They
man, it's no
Hollywood.
way.
You know what I'm
No
It's
way.
saying?
crazy.
Even if I had a wife, man, we could take that. We could take it outside. Shoot the 5 man to man. But you got this homeboy got a black man on production. Will's deserving to get his little award, and you gonna go out there and slap another man, another black man on top of that in front of everybody? Come on, dude. It was all the way around the
Nah.
board, and I blame Jado funky bald headed ass for that, for real. Because she been putting Will out there looking crazy and shit. Got that man crying. That nigga ain't no alpha. He a beta and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And he broke.
Yeah.
He broke right there. He slapped the wrong motherfucker. It wasn't. I
He
wish
shouldn't have
Will come
slapped.
around here slapping
He
something around
shouldn't have
here.
slapped. He shouldn't have slapped anybody. First of all, nigga, you
Facts.
keep your hands to yourself, right?
Facts.
And right, we talk about classism and racism all we want, nigga. And that whole Oscar was set up for us to win all night. So now you
Facts.
make it look like we unkept, we uncool,
Thank you.
you know what I mean? Exactly what they say we are, right? And whether it
Exactly.
was calculated or not, nigga, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. We don't really know
Word.
if that shit was calculated or
It's a
not.
good point.
You feel me? To keep us
Right.
distracted. You feel what I'm saying? I don't
Right.
trust nothing, nigga, but I don't trust
Word.
nobody or nothing as far as I could throw them, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? That's
Facts.
real talk, nigga.
What
That's
my
why,
man Corey Holcomb say? He got that shit looking like the 99 Source Awards.
yeah, I'm definitely can be an optimist, but I'm definitely pessimistic about what I don't have no information about. Like,
Mhm.
you just telling me shit, I just don't really believe it. Like, I just don't
Mhm.
know. I don't know.
Mhm.
Like, I know what I saw, but
Right.
I don't know if it was a production. It could have been movie script. It
It
could have
is
been
Hollywood.
whatever, nigga. Like, yeah, like you never
Bruh,
know.
I heard. Listen, I heard they do a lot.
Shit be scripted, bro. And if you think shit don't be scripted, you a fool, my nigga. Shit
My
be
nigga,
scripted.
I heard they do some crazy shit in Hollywood, like some, you know, like
We're not
men
Oh,
talking
on
E,
about.
each
hold
other
We're
on.
not
thing,
talking about that. We're
type
talking about
swinging type of
real
thing.
invaders. We're not
I'm
talking
talking about
about.
the
We're not.
the life. All right, you right. We ain't gotta talk about that.
We're not talking about that, bro.
I
You
was just
don't know.
touching on our subject.
We don't know. We don't care about that. We not. None of us is into that, so we don't want to just keep it
Yo,
to.
SK, you might got a point there about being scripted, just like the NBA
Yeah.
goddamn draft, right?
Correct.
All right. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that one.
Yo, to be
But yeah,
honest,
man,
bro,
that,
it's millions and billions of dollars behind it, my nigga. You think it's not scripted? Come on.
facts.
Come
I agree with you.
on.
I agree with you.
They got invested interest in people that need to make their bread back. They're not just letting any player go to any team. You crazy?
I agree with you. I agree with you. I
Yeah,
agree with
that's
you.
true. Yeah.
Hollywood and Hollywood, NBA is fantastic.
NBA finally catching on. They doing this.
That's a business.
The WNBA is trash.
I don't know what's going on with them, man. They
We respect women. I love my women. I got daughters, so I love my girls, but the WNBA is trash, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
No, I want the WNBA
Some of them
to
think they
do
men.
better.
Don't make men. They not
That would be
men.
cool.
They ain't windmilling. They ain't spin dunking. I don't want to just see you hit a regular dunk once every.
Listen.
And then we supposed to give you more credit than do. No, man. Get your
I
product.
thought
No, listen, let me finish, nigga. I want them to get their fucking product up, get their product better, nigga. Hit more fucking shots and do more, nigga. Like get your vertical up.
Hey, in the next,
go ahead.
Yo, in the next 20 years, you're gonna have chicks bringing it between their legs, doing it like
That's
doing
no,
it
I
like
don't.
that.
I don't. Unless they let the TRNs play.
Ooh. No, then you're
Well,
gonna have a problem
anyway,
then if you let that happen, yo.
I'm just
I don't
saying,
know if
man. You said it up. You brought it up. Unless they let the TRNs play, then that's the only way that's happening. Because other than
Right.
that, if you're not a male, girls are nice. Girls are nice, but they just
Yeah, they get busy.
They can't do what we do physically. They just can't.
no, but look, I tell you this though, female basketball is more fundamentally sound than men's basketball.
But that's
all
the point
day.
because of what he says that they ain't gonna be. They can't do the triple, doing the twist and the dunks and whatnot. That's why I sound. They're not doing the athletic things like the niggas do, like the men do. Excuse me.
I was
That's why
trying to be
mentally sound.
positive. I was trying to be positive because I know that I didn't know that some NBA players when they start their salary is actually really not that much, so they got to go overseas and play in another league to get money. So when I heard that, that's why I said, yeah,
They
I
get
think
more
they should
money
look
in
out for
Europe.
It's because their game is
Exactly.
not that good. He said fundamentally sound. That don't correlate to the game looking
Bro,
good
stop. Listen to what I said first before you come with a conclusion. I said they gotta go. Sometimes they gotta play in their country, you know what I'm saying, and then they gotta go into the next country
because they got to go to the next country because they game ain't average. I mean, getting marketing dollars, right? If you're not getting the marketing dollars, that means you're not
I
getting the
don't know what
money
the fuck you
because
I'm trying, bro.
hold on. You're not getting the marketing dollars. If you're not getting the marketing dollars, that means your salary's not going to go up because they can't sell your game and market it in countries and cities and states and places around the world. The problem is the girls need to play better. They need to give a better product, right? When you watch the NBA, the product you could tell is at a high level. Know what I mean? So them girls ain't playing at that level, man. It's just the truth. So they don't deserve what the men make because they're not advertised. They're not making them advertisement dollars. This is why the men make the money that
advertising
they
makes the
make.
money for them.
When you
Yeah, the
you talking about the
advertising not
real world.
so they get
You
that
talking
money.
about the real world.
So what are
It's
we
like
talking
that.
about
It's
if we
with
don't talk
everything.
about the real world?
We talking about specifically the WNBA, right?
This is why they don't make the money that the men make because they don't generate the marketing dollars.
So what you saying? Where your wife at? I want to hear this.
The game is not as good, so the girls
So
don't generate the marketing
women
dollars.
not supposed women ain't gonna get the same amount of money as men. Like you
They
saying,
should not
like
get
on
the
some real
same.
shit.
Why would they get
I
the
don't
same
give a
money?
fuck. That's
Why would they get the same amount of money as men when the product ain't the same? Just because they play basketball don't mean they deserve it. The product ain't the same. They're not hitting the clutch shots. They're not dunking. They're not playing the defense. They're not doing the same things the men do. So why do they deserve the same pay when the men is subsidizing their league in the first place?
They taking money from the NBA to help the WNBA.
bro. You know what I'm saying? They take money from the NBA to help the WNBA survive. I get that point. That's why I see other players, women players, they go to other countries
But
to
they
make
damn near
more
playing
money.
all year round. Shit, if you think
Exactly.
about it, they damn near playing all
And
year
that was my
round.
point initially. Give a
I was
better
trying to
product.
make the point. And as
No,
soon
I
as
know you was.
you
I
just
wasn't
jumped
arguing
off of
with
it
you.
and said
I'm
no,
not
and
arguing with you.
changed the whole
What I'm
fucking
saying is, I'm not arguing with you, bro. What I'm saying is, they need to give a better product so they don't have to go overseas and get those dollars. So she had to expose herself to be a political pawn for a week.
I mean, you know, I'm just saying that's a human example right there. A human pawn, yeah, I guess so, but that was just the human example I was using when I used,
Political
you know, I
pawn.
used it.
Political pawn for a fucking weed pen because the war was about to set off, nigga. So they used her, nigga. They set her up, used her, nigga, and then
I agree with that, SK. I ain't gonna front on you. They know what the fuck it was when she got up there, and they knew what it was when she was getting ready to get on that damn plane. They knew what it was. I totally agree with you on that. Facts on that. If I had a bomb to drop, I'd drop a bomb for that. Bomb.
They had to get somebody. They had to get somebody.
My brother.
They ain't give her back for free. I think we all know that.
True. That's true too.
Nigga,
Okay.
that bitch lucky she back in this country, nigga. You could play a nigga all you want. Your bitch ass lucky you back in America, nigga.
You sure
And
she'll
Joe
be
Biden,
out?
yeah,
Nah,
nah,
let me stop. Let me
she
go. Let me go. No,
she,
go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, no, I'm just keeping it real. She lucky she back. Because Trump would have told Putin a minute ago, man, we need her back for free. And you ain't getting nobody out of here, nigga.
Yeah, word.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
take that, my dude.
Real talk. You ain't getting nobody.
We ain't giving up nothing, son.
You ain't
Nothing.
getting nothing, man. Like,
Oh
for real.
shit.
You just
Have
gave
her
up
on the
one of
first
the.
thing in the morning.
Think about this. Think about that. And people don't think about. We gave up an arms dealer for a basketball
Yes,
player.
we did.
Are y'all smart?
A straight killer.
Y'all think
A
about
straight
this?
killer.
Motherfuckers don't be thinking about. Nigga, we gave up an arms dealer for a basketball player. Are you dumb?
Hold on. What was that movie, y'all?
What
was that movie?
I know exactly what the movie that
Was it Nicolas Cage?
Nicolas Cage, yeah, it was Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, they were saying that was based off a Homeboy.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? We gave up an arms dealer, a person with high intelligence selling weapons all across the globe for a basketball player, a basketball gay feminist bitch. Are we crazy?
You know what? I don't believe they gave up that arms dealer.
That was fucking good. That was
I
a
don't
bad
think
move.
they. I don't think that. I don't think that. I don't believe they did because they know he's dangerous.
He's clearly an arms dealer, bro. That's what he went to jail
But
for.
I don't think they gave up. I don't think that was part of the deal, giving up him.
Bro,
I don't think he was part of the deal, bro.
Because it's on documents. It's documented, my nigga. What are you talking about? You don't have to think it for it to be true, my nigga. It happened.
Nigga, I ain't know they was trying to kill Osama bin Laden, but they killed him. I woke up. I was one afternoon or one Sunday. I woke up. I said, "Oh shit." Obama on TV. They killed this nigga Osama bin Laden. So we don't know what the fuck they doing. We didn't know they was going after him.
Bro,
they
first
killed
of all, I'm going off what they talked about. They said in order to get her back, they want him.
Yep.
I heard that too.
He over there.
I heard that too.
So if you heard it, so why you pretending you don't know about it then?
Because it was a negotiation. It seemed like if she was going for a long time.
Exactly what the fuck they wanted, and we didn't. We got a basketball player.
I think the United States would be wise enough not to put a drug dealer on the.
Black people, but I'd have left that bitch to rot, nigga. You got to do 10 years.
Hey, you knew what it was.
I ain't gonna.
Not for no arms.
I know. They had to give up somebody. They had to give up somebody. I don't know if it was an arms dealer though. That's what I'm saying.
Always talking shit about what we got going on over here, but we constantly saving your punk ass, right? And you think you saving? So I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her, nigga. Shut up, right, nigga? You always want somebody to save your punk ass, and we can't always save you. You should have knew better. And when you know better, you do better.
You do better. Word. Facts.
Don't talk, man. Them niggas don't love you. They used you. And now you know that. And she'll never, I bet she might not have never leave the country again.
That'll be her best bet. That'll be her best bet. Matter of fact, don't even go into Canada.
They probably was paying her more than they was paying her here.
Yeah, but that's a fact. They was paying her more than what they pay her here. That's why she took that journey up there. But again, they knew that girl up there was smoking them 10 joints or whatever it was.
They set her up.
Yeah, right. Exactly. They knew
she was
had the
coming with the
intel.
weed. They knew she was coming with the weed pens and shit. They knew because she'd been going there for years.
And they're doing it. Yeah.
So they knew what she was on to and what she. See, this is why niggas don't be thinking. Niggas like, oh no, this is why they set her up. They knew what she'd be doing already. They was just letting her go because America and Russia at that time had a good relationship. As soon as the relationship slipped, now we gotta use.
Nah, bitch, you stay here. Stay here.
Because,
right here.
Because like
right here, no further.
Look how much years they sentenced her for a
weed pen. Oh no, it was an oil, right? It was some type of oil or something like that.
It was a weed pen. It was a weed
okay.
pen.
Even crazier.
Not even that's not even trafficking, my nigga. That's not even trafficking. It's literally not even trafficking.
That's crazy. That's crazy. What are they gonna give her 10 years, right? 9 years.
Bro, they tried to give her a decade. Because she was in she spent a year and a half in jail. So they tried to give her 8.5.
You're right. Trump would have said, "Man, bring that girl home. We ain't giving you shit."
Bruh,
Either
she
that
would
or
have got, they
believe
would have got nothing but they dick to suck, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. Fuck your mother, nigga. Are you dumb? Nigga, we America, we ain't playing that. Nigga, you ain't getting that Russian nigga. He's a fucking what they like to call it. He's a risk to American society. So we can't you know how we treat him like the
security society, everything.
You know what I mean? We'd treat him like the people after 9/11. You know how that is.
Facts.
Not saying it was wrong or right because I didn't agree with it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying when we want to get shit done, we just do what the fuck we want to do. So why we pretending we can't do it now?
Facts.
Or when my brain starts to think, I think we still can do it. We just want to make people think we're not moving on that same type of time.
On that type of time, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I know. I got you 110%.
You got to make people believe you're not doing something. We got to make them believe. And see, I ain't stupid enough to believe when I know what they MO is already.
Facts.
Fuck them.
What was that movie Homeboy said? The biggest trick in the world is to let the people know that the devil didn't exist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Make them
believe, man. Yeah, make them believe. You build it, they will come. All of that. Yeah, man. But I bet you
any last words from y'all? Because I think we had a great show and we've been going crazy.
I'm sorry I came in late, but yeah, man. Yo, all good, man. You and E, you guys need to have a show together, dog. And just
we got the show. It's called The Smoking Nick, man.
No doubt.
He talk too much. He don't listen. He do too much talking. He don't fucking listen. And this is our problem.
Yo, man, you need to stop using me. It's all good, man.
Hey, we love you, but you definitely do talk too much. You gotta let a nigga talk.
All right, man. Yeah, man.
You're a good dude, man. I fuck with you. You're a good dude.
We love you. We do love you.
Laughing and joking and having fun, like if we was together, like you know what I'm saying.
And I would say,
but nowadays it's virtual. Like we were talking about the cameras. That's one of the things they got on us.
But be careful, man. If y'all doing crime, well, this ain't for us because we some grown ass.
I don't commit crimes. I'm a family man.
Exactly, facts. But for all the little dusty niggas that's watching, that happen to be watching this, don't do no fucking crime and don't change your clothes and be in the same wigs and being around the same way when you did the crime. The cameras everywhere now. Big brother watching. So
hey,
be careful, man.
Yo, what Boulevard is saying is don't TikTok and commit a murder in the same attire. Stupid ass.
Thank you. Stupid. Oxymoron, stupid. Ass backwards, stupid. You know what I mean?
Stupid.
Matter of fact, don't do no crime. Keep your fucking hands in your weapons.
You know what? Let me drop a bomb for not committing crime, man. Don't commit crimes at all. And I understand those that's gonna say, I get it how I live. No, you won't get it how you live until you living in a cell, right? So stop committing crimes. Crime don't pay.
Word.
It might pay today, it might pay tomorrow, but it ain't gonna pay when that ass in sorrow, right?
When that ass in sorrow.
And that's one to grow on. You hear?
I got raps for days for these boys. That's light, my man. E, that's light, man. I'm telling you, bro. Like, you feel me? When you grow, see, my life is decent now because I've been through a lot of pain, so I had to learn how to just let that shit go and just be yourself and just do you. Whether niggas like you, whether niggas don't like you, who gives a fuck, right?
Gotta keep on pushing.
Right? I just be me and I do me and I don't give a fuck what people really think. Like, I like who I like. I fuck with who I fuck with. Whether they stop fucking with me, it is what it is, right? That shit don't really matter because niggas ain't paying your bills. Niggas don't gotta work your job. They're not, and I'm not looking for niggas to do that either. But what I'm saying is that, you know what I mean?
You get wiser, man.
You get what you give. You know what I mean? If a nigga ain't giving you much, he shouldn't expect much. That's real.
Facts.
That part.
And you know a real nigga when you see one and when you talk to him. Right now, you know what I mean? Not these old pop-up microwave ass niggas and shit. I can't fuck with nobody like that. You know what I mean? If you want to sit down with me from I don't like them pop-up niggas and shit. Smile in your face, want to be all around you and shit. And you don't know shit about him and you don't know shit about you, but stay
but they don't even ask. They're not even interested.
Right.
They just want to see what they could get from you and get out of you.
Get in and get out.
And then you
stick and
realize,
move.
you got to peep it. You definitely got to peep it. You got to peep the scheme, man.
I was
Like
talking
he
to
said,
you
that'd be
earlier.
one less nigga you got to worry about. One less nigga you
Yeah,
got to
real
worry about.
talk.
I
I'm
was
gonna say,
telling you earlier about some of the schemes or whatever. These are legit schemes I was telling you about, but it's 10 years ago I wouldn't have thought I wouldn't have been thinking like that. Now 10 years later I'm thinking like that. Damn, I should have really put my mind to it because I'll be seeing the benefits of you know what I'm saying, the schemes I'm seeing right now, but. It's all about being wise. It's all about being wiser. I'm a wiser man.
Facts, man. Facts.
Experience
From
brings
experience.
wisdom. So, and
Facts.
not just experience bring wisdom, right? You got to listen to people that's wiser than you, son. When you don't know something, you ain't got to pretend to know it, right?
Word.
You just got to shut the fuck up and let somebody that know more than you
I
tell
like
you
that.
about
Shut the fuck up and listen. Close your mouth and open your ears, my nigga. Shut the fuck up. There you go. I like that, SK.
I try to tell niggas all the time that I do way more listening than talking. It's a reason I got a show. I do my homework. I'm not just coming out here talking on my ass. I wouldn't even survive one fucking day. Nobody would ever come on my show. I wouldn't be able to rebuttal or have any fucking talking points or nothing like that because I wouldn't have nothing to talk about. I know what I'm talking about because I've done my homework as well as use my life experiences to talk to people, right? So that's why y'all gravitate towards me because y'all know I'm not full of shit.
Facts. Facts.
So, Corey Lee, any last words before we get out of here, man?
Yeah, don't be no dumbass, man. Don't be no dumbass out here in the real world, you know what I mean?
Because we watch you on channel 12.
Yeah,
You don't even know who we watch.
You got a dark shade. We can't see you, bro. You damn near disappeared. All we can see is the outline of your body.
The silhouette.
we keep seeing you. We don't want to say
That was a
nothing.
silhouette. That was a silhouette. Drop a bomb for that. That's funny. That was wild. That was wild. A silhouette of Corey Lee. Fucking wild.
I here looking like a black Homer Simpson, but anyway.
Funny as hell.
Yo, that was wild.
But I'm gonna say,
remember how the show used to start?
This is my last thing, man. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like I said on my show, attitude is everything. You know what I'm saying? Make smart decisions. You know what I'm saying? And remember that things that you do today will affect you tomorrow. So, you know what I'm saying? Be conscious of what you do and how you do it.
Yeah, be conscious and cognizant.
Do it safely too.
One thing I want to, real quick before we end, it was one thing that I must say about my man Corey Lee. My little cousin and my little son got in some trouble, man. And me and Corey Lee was kind of talking and kicking the shit around. And I let them know that them boys got a little trouble. Good advice that I got from Corey Lee, man. Both of them boys is on doing good. He gave some great advice to me. I gave great advice to them. So each one teach one, man. You dig? You know what I'm saying? And that's how connections is made. Through the Nick family, in fact.
Yo, no. The Nick family and the Nick community is one of the greatest in the world. We might go hard on our own, but that's because we expect much of our own, right?
Like some hard workers, kid.
We expect much out of I expect much out of Boulevard. I expect much out of Corey Lee. They expect much out of Easy G, and they expect much out of me, right? We all hold each other accountable because we all see greatness in each other, and that's why. And when we slacking on our macking, I mean, somebody got to fucking tell you. And if you want people around you that's not gonna keep it real with you, they don't.
No yes men. No yes men.
I mean,
no yes men.
We don't do that in the Knicks community. You know what I mean? We tell each other how we really feel, whether we like each other on a Monday or a Sunday. You know what I mean? And we beef, and we might not, and you know what I mean. But it is what it is.
It is what it is. Ain't nothing but love, though.
You know what I'm saying? But it is love. You might not like everything that people say because people say shit to me sometimes. I say a lot of shit, and I still don't like what they said, even though I say a lot of shit. We only human. So, you know what I mean? I appreciate Corey Lee, Boulevard 7-3. I mean, Jesus, the whole fucking Knicks community, everybody that rock with us, man. Hit the like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? We just
Yo, shoot me
wanted to
that
talk.
number so I can send you that information, yo.
I will.
All right.
Don't hang up. I'm gonna just wrap this up. Don't hang up though.
All right, bet. All right.
Hang up like we fuck. But it's the you know the shit. Real talk though. That's that old shit, nigga. But
yeah,
that's that Ma Bell shit.
I am TSK. This is La Owns for Jesus, Corey Lee. Man, we just wanted to come through, talk some different shit. You know what I mean? Just because we a Knicks channel and I'm a reaction channel as well, so I could talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about, when the fuck I want to talk about it, whether I fucking like it or not, right?
And
so
fuck that.
TSK, I am La Owns, and y'all players have a good night, and we're gonna go all like this, 100.